What to do during a downturn? Okay, man. A lot of people think, you know what I mean, when the stock market go down, you're supposed to just run from it and all of this and all of that. When it comes to life or anything like that, even investing, you always want to find the positive in every situation in order for it to expand you or grow you. If the price of a stock or a crypto has fallen, you actually want to buy more. Reason being because when it comes to stocks and cryptos, the people that end up making the most money is the people that end up having the most shares. You are looking to add the number of shares at a lower price. So, in order for that to happen, the stock has to go down or the crypto price has to go down. You know what I mean? It's harder to buy 100 shares at $100 than it is to buy 100 shares at $1. You know what I mean? And when it starts going in a direction that's in your favor, it actually looks better on paper for you. Even though it didn't look like it probably to yourself when you were buying it. You know what I mean? Because you didn't actually see the true value of what you were buying at such a low price. You know what I mean? So, don't ever think just because the price of a stock has went down or something like that, it's time to sell. Actually, it's time to buy if you actually think that's a good company. You know what I mean? If you actually think that in the future it's going to be worth more, then you should actually be stockpiling. That's the word for it. You know what I mean? You should be stockpiling, not running from it or thinking that you're losing money. You actually should see it as an opportunity or something of the sort, as opposed to something that's stopping your growth or something negative. Because if you do that, then you're going to end up selling your stock out of fear or something like that. Also, don't ever invest in the fear of missing out, in FOMO, what they call it, fear of missing out on something. The stock price is something that shot up crazily, you know what I mean, like Doge and other cryptos had done like last week. You actually want it to come back down because everything has a consolidation stage or a time when prices go up and then it comes down to test the resistance to see if where's going to be the average trading price for a certain time limit where people are comfortable buying in it. So I always try to look for the resistance. You know what I mean? If you take these few little things and just pay attention to the cycles of the markets and understand how everything works, you know what I mean? You don't actually have to be a professional to make good money in the stock market. As long as you know it's all about buying low and selling high and never selling just because the price went down. Actually look at it as an opportunity and making the best out of it, then you can actually end up surprising yourself and how actually you can, make money doing this. And again, we're going into May, and May is usually a time where stocks usually perform, on a downtrend, and people would say selling May and go away, but actually I'm here to stay in May. You hear me? That's my motto. You actually want to do the opposite of what everybody else is doing. So around May, start looking for the companies that you believe in. The price should be lower than it has been. Usually, most companies are, not all of them. I'm not going to say 100% every single company, there will be, I can't say that, but the majority of them will be lower. And invest in companies that you believe in and you could see yourself holding 5 or 6 years from now. If it's not a company that you see yourself holding 5 or 6 years from now, make sure you're making your quick trades and all of that, getting in and out of those companies, because you're not going to be willing to go through the ups and downs. If you guys are wondering what I'm investing in, when it comes to cannabis stocks, I like TCNNF, which is True Leaf. I like Cron. I like Aurora Cannabis. I like Aferia. That stock symbol is APHA. Aurora is ACB. I like TPB. I'm not exactly sure what the company is, the name of the company, but I know they make marijuana products. And Sundial, SNDL. As far as the cryptos, man, XRP to me is gonna be, man, the thing is gonna create so much generational wealth for those who are actually buying and seeing what's going on behind the scenes. You know what I mean? Getting in. XLM too. You know what I mean? Those are supposed to be like sister companies. The person that made the developer of XRP ended up leaving and making his own company, which is XLM. And they usually trade together a little bit. So when XRP goes up, XLM usually goes up. XLM is a little cheaper than XRP. So sometimes what I do when XRP goes up and XLM hasn't moved yet, I would transfer some of my money out of one to the other one or into other cryptos. You know what I mean, as it go up, but I don't transfer all of my money. I always keep some, the majority in the XRP, and wait for the drop, which is inevitable, because in order for something to go up, it has to go down. We're in a world of balance, which something is always going one way, then going the other. So you have to take advantage of those and realize that, you know, just because it's going, you know, when it goes up, it's going to have to come down sooner or later. So try to find little points where you can get gains and losses off of those, you know what I mean? Like I was saying, I would just say if I own XRP and it goes up to, and not only that, $1.35 and it goes up to $1.40, you know what I mean? I might sell a small percentage, 10 or 20% of what I own, move it to something, or convert it to another crypto, wait for that crypto to move 5 or 10% and put it back in XRP, even if it is at a little higher price, or I'm hoping that it probably is, I can put it back in at a cheaper price, you know what I mean? Or I might put that in another company that I feel is good, that is at a lower price as lost, and wait for that one to recover. You know what I mean? I always giving my money a chance, the best chance of actually growing. You know what I mean? Because you have a better chance of it going up if it went down than if it's a good company. You know what I mean? If it's not close to its all-time high. You know what I mean? You want to be aware of the all-time high of that company and where it has been trading and the developments of that company. Look up the news on that company, you know what I mean? If you have any type of fear or anything before buying or after, you know what I mean? Just make sure you do the things that keep you comfortable with your investment and you're aware of what you're investing in. But all that being said, man, y'all go out here, man, make this money. Let's build some generational wealth together. And now you listen to your intuition. Don't take everything I say as 100% fact, because there's always half truths and everything. And what may be true for me and working for me may not work for you. But only way in order to find out is in order for you to try. And I'm pretty sure some of these things will be a truth to you, and you will be able to use them. You won't pick up on everything, but use the things, some of the tools and the things I've told you, and let's make some money together. You know what I mean? Y'all have a blessed day. God bless y'all.